Hello, as the title describes it, I'm going to be reading or watching conspiracy theories anywhere. If I can find it, I'll watch it, read it, whether it be an article or a video on TikTok or even on YouTube. I'm going to dive deep into conspiracy theories. So I don't really look too deep into these kind of things. I'm not really interested in them, to be honest. But it'd just be interesting to see what these people have came up with. So yeah, let's just start this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Alright, just gonna pull up TikTok real quick. I know it ain't good.
Hablaba yo con, no voy a mencionar qué multilateral fue, pero hablaba con un, hablaba yo con.
Hi, excuse me, can I have a straw? No, not straw,
How do I pause videos? Anyways, here it is. Let's look up hashtag conspiracy on TikTok, that because that's just the best place to look shit up. Anyways, here's some conspiracy theory.
They don't even hide it anymore.
Season premiere of SNL with Ice Spice.
Ooh, look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
No one can take a joke anymore. Everything is a conspiracy.
No. Long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever.
What guy?
Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hoods.
Keen, that's the devil, dude.
What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something.
They don't even...
Dang. I mean, bro, he's making a joke, right? Anything funny, but you know, it's just a joke anyways. Definitely not a joke because he doesn't look 25 at all. So real.
Theories that were proven real.
Alright, what is this?
China dinosaur theory.
China
According to this
okay.
theory, China found an island that is full with dinosaurs. A woman that was for vacation in China reportedly saw it on the news itself. They said that it was an expedition of 15 people to an uncharted island, and they were found multiple new dinosaur species. Theory.
But where is the evidence? Where is the evidence? Are we just gonna take word of mouth? Probably just a bunch of birds. Yeah. Wait till they get behind the ice walls in the Antarctic.
This is my favorite Kardashian conspiracy theory that lives on to this day. It's Kourtney Kardashian's third child, Reign, not a Disick, but actually a Bieber. The internet believes so strongly that Justin Bieber and Kourtney Kardashian had a baby together because they had a famous rendezvous right around the time that Reign would have been conceived. Even Ellen was on her case about it.
Does Justin Bieber help with the kids at all?
Oh yeah. By the way, I don't care about celebrities. I can't give even half a fuck about celebrity culture. I'm not even interested in them, to be honest. I just like some of them for their music, and that's about it. Couldn't give a shit about what they're doing or the big drama or even whatever. Who they fucked, phone number, whatever. I can't give even half of a shit. It's not very interesting.
I've read. They say
this guy, man. He always pops up and he's always annoying. He's like, you see, I need the article. Like, he always speaks the same fucking he always speaks every time. It's always the same. It's always the same. Listen to how he talks. It pisses me off, and I know it's fake. This guy's a fake ass. He fucking fake.
Every single holiday that we celebrate.
He even uses the same sound too. I don't know why people even watch or enjoy this guy. It's like, this is obviously scripted. Much how like this stream / video is scripted as well. Like here are comments says they make everything so negative, bro. Alright, what's the conspiracy?
Conspiracy theories.
What's this so scary about them? I don't like this sound.
Historians and researchers believe that Atlantis was a real place, a highly advanced society with impressive technology and culture. The ancient Greek philosopher Plato.
If their technology was so great, how come they couldn't withstand the Earth's... They couldn't even handle Earth's resources and shit. And they couldn't even handle Earth. They died.
Plato wrote about Atlantis in his dialogues, describing it as a powerful kingdom that existed around 9,000 years before his time. According to the legend, the city was situated on an island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and was destroyed by natural disasters and catastrophes.
If their technology was so great, then how the fuck did their so good technology get destroyed by natural disasters? And if they were so advanced, how the fuck did it crash into the ocean and die?
There have been numerous archaeological discoveries and ancient texts that suggest the existence of a lost civilization with advanced knowledge of mathematics, astronomy, and engineering. Some of these artifacts date back to the same period when Atlantis was said to have flourished. There is also many geographic and geological features that could match the description of Atlantis in Plato's account. So what do you think?
Can I just say that the music on this one used is annoying the living shit out of me? Like, it's just a that fucking ear-piercing ass noise everybody uses to make their scary conspiracies. Like, it just ruins the experience. It makes me less immersed into the thing I'm watching right now. And currently, I want to fucking blow my brains out from hearing that shit. My ears are pierced and I want it. And I want to get child support for raping my ear like that. Yeah, let's see what the comments have to say about this one. Atlantis is indeed real. It's at the bottom of the ocean due to floods causing damage, and breathing underwater isn't very good, as you know. That fucking backpack is scaring my ass. I don't know why. What if Atlantis is in the Bermuda Triangle? That's why things never come back. The people that live in Atlantis and invite them in. Oh, I'm with this guy. I don't believe they had advanced technology. Yeah, if their technology was so advanced, how come they couldn't even handle natural disasters? Advanced civilization, who knows? Well, who knows? How many times we've been knocked out by natural disasters? Hear me out. What if the people of Atlantis were so advanced that they became the aliens we see today? I don't know. Probably they are. That's probably a very good reason. Now, if these aliens were real, right, and they came onto us, which they probably did, and they're like, our home is over there at Atlantis City. You, puny humans, will not see unsee what we did to your kind. We are controlling everything you see, hear, and do. That is that was our goal when we found that the last city of Atlantis. How do you think we destroyed it? Like, fuck, I couldn't give two fucks about this shit. Like, an advanced civilization, their advanced technology broke. It got sunken into the ocean because it's advanced. Anyways. They found a flooded city from 1,000 years ago, but it wasn't that impressive and looked like a normal ancient city. Yeah. This video is basically my friend had a dream about this. Let me tell you how it went. So real.
I didn't know that a lot of kids.
You're not even ready to imagine the craziness we're in right now.
What is it?
Antarctica is the most mysterious continent in the world.
Yeah, so?
A new theory
What's
that it
a new
could completely
theory?
change.
Shut
According
the
to
fuck
this
up and tell
theory,
me.
Antarctica is not just a massive ice continent, but rather an enormous ice wall that surrounds all the continents. In 1992, a new world map was created, the Gleason map, which shows Antarctica encircling all our continents. This theory goes even further. Some believe that if we manage to cross this wall, we will encounter numerous other continents deliberately hidden from us by governments.
Governments, huh? Oh, big scary government. Holy shit, they're gatekeeping us from seeing the west outside beyond the walls. Oh, these governments, I tell you what. They're fucking my internet because I'm watching conspiracy TikToks. And they're controlling the narrative. Oh, the government, fucking, the government. They're making me have shitty internet because they don't want me to talk about conspiracy theories. Well, fuck them. No, I was just gonna say allegedly. Oh, that's to keep myself safe from the big government, you see. I want to be a little bit safe. If I'm not safe, then what is? I keep hearing about these assholes. Just keep talking out of their asses. And I was hoping I would see something different. But I'm hearing the same fucking shit I've seen in twists. Everyone's saying the same fucking shit with the conspiracy theories. How is this any different from the rest? Is there more evidence you can give me that I can come up with my own evidence? And if you're thinking I'm a robot, I'm not. I am not. I am not. I am not. I am not. Anyways. Mr. Trump, there's our wall. Does the government also prevent them to cross over our world? So real. Well, find out. Then don't just speculate. FT log. I prove it in your DNA and teachings. All nations are no, but overlooked in plain sight. Yeah, here it is. This is proof the educational system is failing us. So real. So real. F in the chat for people who are dumb. Like me. There's more land on Earth that is not discovered. Government holds it so no one can discover it. This is obviously a kid, right? This is obviously a kid who skipped school from grade 6. Can't even do basic English because they only heard one thing about conspiracy theory on YouTube. Top 10 conspiracy theories by Watch Mojo. Hey, I gotta look that up if they actually did that. Hold on. I wouldn't be surprised. 10 conspiracy theories. Ah, here it is. Yep. Yep, here it is. Anyways. I was halfway through my apple before I realized my apple does not look like that, I could tell you that much. It's a devil fruit. It's very rare and it's called cherry apple. And these people with luxury, they're flexing their wealth on us. I blame the government for that one. Showing me evidences that cherry apple exists.
You know the Mars theory?
That there's
I'm scared for Miley Cyrus because the
What?
biggest conspiracy theory about her right now is
Look, I cannot give a fuck about pop culture. I wanna skip your video. This guy too.
The biggest conspiracy theories.
What is it?
You guys, what is going on in this? We are
What's
going to
up?
be looking at some of the biggest and craziest conspiracy.
Everyone uses this exact same sound. It's so fucking annoying. Like it's not enjoyable for me to listen to the so retarded. Like in every scary videos I watch, right? They all play the exact same songs, like using this one and the all of these just use the same fucking noises. Like STFU, please.
Conspiracy theories in the world and finding out, could it be real or maybe not? So let's take a look. So today we're going to have a look at the moon landings hoax. Now,
Tell us.
This is a huge theory. Like, people have been speaking about this for years and years and years. Theory that people believe claims that none of these landings actually happened. First of all, let's look at why it could have been faked and what evidence there is. First of all, the big one of the flag blowing in the wind. And of course, there's no wind on the moon. So how the hell was
cannot hear you about something. Cannot tell you what movement is and what it does. You see, if you put enough pressure to do this, right? You notice this tissue as I move it down, set it down, move it a bit, right? Hold on. Let me get this right. Here. As you can see, if I dangle it around like this, oh no, there is wind in your room. You have air in your room. But do you see my point though? When I'm moving it, parts of it is moving as well. Not just this toilet paper, also the paper in toilet paper. Oh my god. Oh, they suddenly forget that you can move things with movement. All right.
There was no stars in the sky on the picture of the moon landings, which is a bit strange. However, of course, technology wasn't as good back then, so maybe it wouldn't have been. Another thing is that the lighting and the shadows looked very, very strange.
You see, our moon has something to do with the sun. It absorbs the sunlight and reflects it back to Earth. That's how we can see the moon at night. Oh, did I just say something outrageous? Actually, what I'm saying is, this is from basic ass astrology class, right? The sun is, you can reflect it using mirrors. That's how you get mirrors in the first place, right? The mirror technology itself is that it just absorbs light, right? And emits it back to us when we do this thing, right? We touch it, and you notice how you can see the side of your palm still if you see it at an angle. It's because the sun ray is, that's why they call it ray tracing, because of that terrible analogy I just gave. But In a sense, that's what it happened, and that's how it happened. So the same thing can be applied to the moon, where the moon absorbs that same sunlight, and then we see that moonlight because it absorbed the sun's plasma, something, right? The sun jizz. That's how we can see the moon when it's supposedly supposed to be dark. It is dark in areas because, you know, the sun is only on one side, and that's about it.
On all of the photos, like, it just didn't look right.
Like, you see this picture right here? The sun is coming from here. The sun is right there, and notice how it's all over the land because they're on the bright side of the moon. If, however, they were on the opposite side of the moon, where we didn't see no sunlight at all, where the sun wasn't radiating towards the moon, where we are opposite of that site, it would be complete fucking darkness. Mind blown.
It almost looked like it was filmed in a studio. Oh, another big one. This is mad. So there's the footprint, of course, the famous footprint which is on the moon. However, this footprint doesn't actually match up with Neil Armstrong's suit. Like, they compared them both, and it...
The reason the footprint is different is because they put a attachment they would put on their foot to weigh them down. Yes, if they didn't have that, they would be flying off, of course, because the moon has no gravity. It's not so outrageous.
Doesn't match up. Now let's take a look at some evidence for why it may be real and not fake. So for one, technology back then, of course, wasn't amazing. Probably.
Ooh, imagine if people in the 60s had the RTX 4090 and all these amazing graphics. If they had 8K resolution with 120 megapixels, and they had all our technologies we have now, my God, everybody would have like the top tier gaming, and the poor will stay poor. And where I'm at right now, we would never reach the top. Never. We would never make any income. Oh man, that'd be so crazy. Thank goodness everybody was poor.
They wouldn't have been able to make it look extremely realistic just in a studio. There are things that could have caused the flag to move, there are things that could have caused the footprint to look different over time or whatever. Camera quality wasn't as good back then, so it may not have picked up all the lighting and the stars as efficiently as it would do now. So it's kind of 50-50 of did it happen or did it not. Let me know in the comments down.
Definitely did happen. Alright.
And I just saw a Bigfoot. Bigfoot went up into that cave. I just saw oh my God.
Dang.
That was terrifying.
Then get a drone. See what's in there.
Cave's got to be 20 feet in height. I just saw something go in there. It looked like a Bigfoot.
Get a drone and record what's inside that cave. If you're so much of a pussy to even do anything, we have that technology. Why don't you guys use that technology? I don't understand why people are so gravitated towards not using what we have right now. Just use that as an excuse to do anything to add to their research. Like, you have everything you need to do the very thing you're talking about. I don't understand why you don't want to, spend more money. Spend the money for everything so you can do the thing you really want to do. Like, let me show you a clip of a drone shot. Let me start using a drone. Look, we have drones. But what about the oldest drone in existence? Oldest drone. The drones, huh? We had it in 2013. You guys had a decade to look into these kinds of stuff. But you guys just pondered everything what's going on in your house right now. Like you guys were just inside your house. It's just like, you see, there's something in that cave. There's a thing in that cave, right? But I don't want to go close to it because I'm afraid it's gonna eat me. Dude, nowadays drones can work really far away now because evolution, technology, blah blah blah. If you're so scared to go on there on foot, why don't you use a drone? Are they real? Are they real? Did you just see something, or are you just delusional? Who knows? Nice. Yeah, man.
Y'all, I am freaking out right now.
Oh, it's also this song too, man. The dung dung dung.
There's a lot of unexplained things going on in the ocean right now. Hold on real quick. I do not trust them. Just watch this real quick for me.
What is it?
You get to Mars by going through the ocean. You can't get to the bottom of the ocean.
What the fuck do you expect to happen if you go down, huh? You're still gonna be in Earth. How do you even get to Mars? That is so absurd.
Because outer space is the ocean.
Now, what she just said just blew my mind. Now, there's a situation called the firmament. So we know that water is all around us. And it is said that this dome divided the sea into upper and lower sections. You can't cancel this out because they still haven't discovered 80% of the sea. Early civilizations believed that the ocean and the stars above were linked. I mean, just look. Mayan, Norse, Hindu.
I just want to say this. I don't like it when people talk like this. You know, like. I don't like the clicking noises they make when they have like a K or anything of that sort. It's like this. Like, I just don't like that. It pet peeves. I want to fucking punch something right now because I heard it. I hate that so much.
Hebrew, all of them. Now, we already know what spacesuits look like, but they look exactly like sea suits. I know once in your life you've heard of the Bermuda Triangle. Planes and people going missing in the ocean. There are black holes in the ocean.
There are black holes in the ocean? Fuck you mean? Wouldn't that eat up our entire planet as we know it? Isn't that how black holes work? Or am I getting something wrong entirely? Like as I did last week, I went to a bar. I walked in a bar, and I saw a hole, and it was black as fuck. And I wanted to look at it, and then I got a pink eye out of that shit, and so it smelled terrible.
And I just know once in your life you've heard about sea monsters.
What about them?
You see a comet, it looks like a boat soaring through water. What if
see a comet like a boat through? That's just like something we see in real life. Right? We see it often depicted, right? And then when we see a comet, we humans, as we fucking see things, we tend to remember like the basic shape of something, and we are in our understanding is something we make that relate to something we've seen elsewhere. I don't know, that's just human bullshit. I just sort of know because I am one. Definitely not a robot. By the way.
if these unexplained species in the ocean are actually aliens?
Okay, where are these animals? Oh shit. I just heard a big screech by an animal. It's a big sea monster. Alright.
Y'all ever watched this movie underwater? They went too deep and found the creature that don't even look like it's supposed to be from this earth. Or could it have just been a creature from space? Now you
No, I want to say that these things are not from space, but they are from here, just like the rest of us. They had millions of years to keep going, right? These animals are millions of years old. And also the earth is also like a million years old, whatever. And I would like to say that the bottom of the ocean is pretty much at the bottom of the water. You know, it's like a lot of earth. Earth is sand, dirt, whatever, and whatnot. And the water is just pretty much filled up to, you know. I don't know how to give you a real good analogy. But so let's use this unnamed brand of soda, pop soda, whatever you call it. And this is the surface, and the rest of this shit is filled by water. I don't know. That's just kind of what Earth is. Here we are on the surface, right? And down over here is where the rest of the things, creatures we've never seen before, had millions of years to adapt to their forever darkness. They've never even seen the lights, those poor fucks.
You can say what you want, but I bet you we are not the only beings, only species, only creatures that are in this.
No, we're not the only ones. For example, we have cats and dogs. Oh my god, we have birds too. Cows? Were you not taught animals and how they do in kindergarten? Or even preschool? Or even daycare? You didn't even learn about animals at a right age. Because there are more living beings than humans. Another thing are plants. Plants are alive too. If living is by breathing, then yes. You don't really need the human anatomy to live. You could be like plants. Their little thing is that they have cores like we do. And they also get energy like we do. What they do is they take energy from the sun. Oh my god, is that so stupid? See, what they do is they take the energy from the sun rays, right? They're digesting it, and then they release it, and that's pretty much what carbon dioxide is, I think. They release CO2 out. Oh, no, CO2 in and then oxygen out. You know, kind of how we breathe into the CO2. Oxygen, we breathe the oxygen they release, and they take in carbon dioxide. That's how we have things grow so fast, is if there's too much CO2 put into, I don't know, a plant, right? It's normal functioning. If we give it like an absurd amount of CO2, that very plant would grow way too fast, and it's gonna grow into something overgrown and white. I think that's how it was. Anyways.
Universe. It's just ironic that when they return to Earth, they're on water. I mean, I know I'm not tripping. And I know y'all heard of mermaids. So
low key, I would do mermaids if they were human. Like half human. I want that mermussy, you know?
So many unexplained things in the ocean. They're making more discoveries in space. Not really putting too much money or caring about what's going on the planet. Why? Because this sea stuff might have a lot of connections to space. And
I mean, we almost had a few comets destroy Earth like they almost hit Earth. I think that's equally as important to look out into space. You know, because they're gonna, like, I think it's important to keep in check what's outside of Earth as well, not just what's inside it. I know maybe that's just me. I don't want to die with everyone unexpectedly. Anyways.
They not telling us. Y'all be safe, and I know I'm not the only person who feel this way.
No, you're just retarded.
Taylor Swift and Joe Alwyn broke up and people think it's Rosie from Blackpink's fault.
Oh no, celebrity drama. I don't give a fuck.
One of the creepiest and weirdest
what is this?
conspiracy theories says that for the last 140 years or so, many of the most powerful men in the world, and it is only men, gather at this secret location.
I mean, it's not so secret if this location is known, right? That's not what secret is. I know. Anyways. It's not really secret if we know these powerful people are in there. Pretty sure it has a name too. Like, everyone knows that these big boys over here, they gather over here and do some weird ritual shit. And I don't like that they do it. But it's them. What can I ever fucking do? Their bank account is worth like 1 billion times more than mine. So what do I have to say about it?
To perform a ritual in front of a giant owl statue.
So what? If they believe the owl statue, no, them being their gods. What can I do about it? I'm not their enforcer. I can't even enforce shit on them. I couldn't even if I tried to. But we all know, in the end, when we're all finding our ways, right? In the end, I'm gonna see my gods where it's true. That's what I believe in. They're gonna burn in hell because, you know, they don't follow the word of Christ. They're just following false prophets. And I think that's just their downfall. Following false prophets, as God said, He sent, you know, prophets, and I just read the Bible first, right? And it's like, He sent prophets, He sent priests, He sent preachers, He sent all these people, and yet they couldn't do it. And so what He did is He sent His one and only Son, something He loved so much. He put His one and only Son down to earth so He could save us. So Jesus Christ died for us. God. Thank you for, you know, sending your Son and be our Savior. In the name of the Lord, amen. Anyways. These assholes, they're following false prophets. A false prophecy. No. I can't do shit about it. Except just spread the message of the Lord. Read the Bible. Read the Bible. Come on. Come on. It's not going to hurt you. Come on. Come on. It's only like 1 hour of your day. That's like 1 hour out of your 23 hours used up. If you do that every day, you know, you'll eventually read everything that's in the Bible. And everything in the Bible is true. It is. It's because it's God's word. and everything he says is true. And you better count on that. Have faith in the Lord. Amen. So if you guys spent like, I don't know, the same amount of bullshit you guys do, like get angry online and just do nothing for those, you could use that same energy and do something productive, like doing the dishes, cleaning the house, messy house, do some exercise. I don't know what I have to say in this, but you know, it's just me being me, of course. I'm saying this for you guys. If you guys can do all that shit, you could also read the Bible too. It's simple. I mean, there's no reason to not read the Bible. Like, no one's stopping you from reading it. Anyways.
The place is called Bohemian Grove, they say, and attendees include almost every former president, CEOs, any power player in society. They gather here once a year in front of the owl and the bonfire. But the weirdest and most chilling part of all of this is that it's totally true and not controversial.
I mean, it is true, but you just said it's a secret place. Bro, a lot of people knows about this. Even the poor knows about this. How is it such a secret place, huh?
Go to Wikipedia, just go look up Bohemian Grove. It's a known location. You can go there right now. It's all fenced off. It even includes a photo from one of the gatherings. This is from 1967. There's Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, all just sitting around the table. The ceremony they perform in front of the owl statue is called cremation of care, and the powerful people dress up in costumes. The giant owl statue is called the Owl Shrine, and it has speakers and audio equipment inside of it so that it can speak to them in a booming voice. One of the first meetings to discuss the Manhattan Project happened at Bohemian Grove. And yes, it's still in operation. Recent attendees include Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas.
Forbes. We cannot trust Forbes, to be honest. They're so fucking money. They're so stuck in their money that anything you say and give them enough money, they'll actually say what you just say, you know? That's what Forbes is essentially.
Nickelodeon, the word itself. You know what it actually means?
This guy's so annoying.
What the does Nickelodeon mean?
Tell us.
In Latin. No.
Tell us.
So no. Okay.
Tell us already.
In Latin, translated to English.
Speed the fuck up.
Nickelodeon means I don't care about God. No.
Jesus. All that to say of that. You could have just saved me like fucking 10 seconds to just say that. This is such a fake ass podcast. They're trying everything to get everybody to fucking follow their courses or do this fucking shit. Dang. Are you telling me those are fake boobs? One minute of silence for those who thought those were real boobs. Anyways. Mascara disappearing low, there's no way that woman's hair would look so flawless under a tie rubber. False titties.
What makes...
Oh shit. Oh no, the government has stopped me from watching more conspiracy videos.
What makes the water act like this?
Dang. What the hell?
What makes the water?
I'll take a filter for 500. And this is probably just a filter. Yeah.
What was Iraq actually hiding? There's a theory that the U.S. stayed in Iraq for over a decade after it was liberated. Not because of oil, but something way more powerful. In the 1920s, a British explorer discovered what was rumored to be the oldest known stargate in the world, a device that's essentially able to take people across interstellar distances instantly. It was located at what is known today as the Great Ziggurat. However, in the 1980s, Saddam Hussein fortified the ancient complex in an attempt to keep explorers from seeing what was hidden inside. Furthermore, strange ancient technology has been seen coming out of the Great Ziggurat, rumored to have come through the Stargate from an ancient civilization now living on the hidden planet Nibiru. People who have come out in devices and coincidentally went missing soon after.
Hey, yeah, Joe Rogan. I thought this was the real Joe Rogan, to be honest. I was in Iraq, and the only dodgy thing over there wasn't the Stargate. It was the US.
It took me 12 years to realize Bingo's mother is the reason Brandy couldn't have babies. Chili and Brandy both got pregnant at the same time. But Brandy's baby passed, but Chili had Bingo. Bingo looks exactly like Brandy. The resemblance is uncanny. Brandy purpose.
Oh, shit. How about this? What about this? Wait, well. Just had to release a nasty fart right there. What about this? You and I come from different families. My mom has a mom. Where am I going with this? My dad has a mom too. You could look like your grandma. But which one? You could be your dad. You could be your mom's mom. Whichever it is, you could look like one of them. Because you know why? You're related to them. Oh my god. No way. Fucking stupid. Yeah, look. What I was trying to say here is that they have the same genes. Bro is on to nothing.
Purposely avoided Chili for 4 years after she had Bingo.
Everyone knows about Epstein Island, but have you heard about Rothschild's Island?
Hmm?
I don't even know who
What's
that
this?
is. The Rothschilds are like the most mainstream name when it comes to the Illuminati. Like, everybody knows about them. But yeah, they bought an island off the coast of Antarctica. Why would you want an island in Antarctica? Why would anyone go to Antarctica?
What about it?
I think there could be like secret tunnels they have built in under there.
What for?
Your go-to is always secret tunnels. There's no other reason for them to have an.
They have their own government, police, and no rules there. Dang. Who sold it? Who owned the island before them? Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy to think about. But I'm not gonna look that up because I'm sort of scared to look that shit up. This is a conspiracy theory.
You are being lied to because no one has ever been in space.
Is this Ben Shapiro? What the fuck? This sounds like Ben Shapiro.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely...
It's a conspiracy theory. Just kidding. There's one I particularly like lately.
Tell us.
There's a cave in South America, among others. But this
A cave. There's always a cave.
If you find the right people that have navigated this cave before, and only a few people on this planet can, because it's a 15-day foot trip. It's a long
Dang,
walk.
that's pretty long.
And only with people that know how to navigate it. We know 8% of our oceans. 8. So I can
Okay, so my question is, who was the crazy motherfucker that went into the Earth's hole and decided to take 2 weeks to walk inside and out? Who was the motherfucker that got trapped in there for years and started driving maps out? Because that's crazy. You could have speed ran that shit and shaved off like 2 weeks and make that into an hour, maybe like even a day. Hey, what can I say? Whoever mapped this shit out, you could have made the run more efficient, you know?
When you arrive at the other end, there is a city, an entire city completely underground, sealed off by all this cave. And in the city,
there's always a city under the earth. There's always stories about there's a city under this, there's a city over there, there's a city, there's another city right there. There are a group of people that lives under the earth. Like, can you tell me who they are? Give me names. Give me a more evidence than just a word of mouth. I'm not gonna believe in this shit if it's always just someone just saying, source, trust me, bro.
city is
Come on.
populated with a civilization that has been on this earth longer than we have, and has
So what about them?
through the Egyptians, through the giants, through all of those, because of
What could they have possibly done to outlast us people outside? They're mole people. They can't see shit. They haven't even adapted to what we've seen. They're inside the earth. There is no light. There is no light underneath the earth. They're going to be blind like the moles. Moles are blind because they're inside the earth as well. Like, we humans have, as an evolutionary, monkeys, whatever. I want to say that because of, blah blah blah. If we're falling into this conspiracy shit. If we have evolved from being that, we adapted to the light. These motherfuckers who decided to live underworld, they're gonna be blind. They won't even see shit. But they would have increased hearings, I think. And maybe touch too. Man, imagine what sex life is like for them. Holy shit, that must be the greatest feeling for them of all time.
it was underground. They don't talk to us much. They don't come up, obviously, right?
Well, because what? It's because these motherfuckers don't have the necessary things to say shit to us because they don't know how to speak English. They do not know how to speak our language because we have evolved to talk to each other like English. This is how I understand you. But those motherfuckers, they're just incest people. They're gonna be incest people. Everyone there is incest. That's essentially what's gonna be, huh? Okay, getting too ahead of myself here.
Very few people have been down there, but somebody did write a book about it called Lost Horizon. In the book, the city's name was Shangri-La, and he put it on a mountain, but I think it's really underground somewhere. Do you know?
Shangri-La? Bro, that's some Call of Duty Zombies map. What the fuck are you on about? Oh shit. Oxygen and water. If this is so deep on the ground, there might be lack of oxygen and sun, so no plants or sunlight. Water doesn't reach that depth. Yeah, man. That's as I was saying. So I looked it up. It says it's a fictional book written by 1933. Nice. Are they accepting new residents? Because I'm looking to relocate somewhere off planet, but this works too. Look up on YouTube, Inner Earth civilization exists, and I can prove it. Something along those lines, you will be mind blown. 8%? Wasn't it 7% before? We out here making progress, so real. Oh, here it is. This is another guy that can relate. Did anyone else think about the Black Ops zombies after he said the name Shangri-La? Yes, that's the first thing that came to mind.
Watch how something leaves Keanu's body. Notice his face expression. I'm joking about the Illuminati. It is strange, especially look on his face. Watch how something leaves Keanu's body. Notice his face expression. I'm joking about the Illuminati. It is strange, especially look on his.
He's licked, bro. That's all it is to it. Man, I just gotta say this. Keanu Reeves is just the most disrespected man in Hollywood. Like this guy out here being a very humble dude. Like he's not living up to his fame. He's just living his life just like the rest of us. Us normal folks. He doesn't want to be treated more. He doesn't want to be like this asshole who's just like, oh yeah, I'm a big movie star. Oh yeah. You remember my movie, The Matrix? Oh yeah, it's in the countless sequels too. I was in those movies. No, this guy's like, I heard you are struggling with your house payment, so let me help you with that. I'm gonna pay off all your house mortgages forever. Here's $20,000. Here's extra for your family. Behind closed doors, of course. He's not doing this publicly. He's doing this out of his own volition, right? And he's just like going through trains and buses, maybe taxis too, just like the rest of us. And he's out here greeting fans, and he's like happy to see us because he's just glad that you got to watch his movies. You know? He's a very handsome guy, and I feel like he's just been violated by a lot of people just because they're like, oh, this is, you see, you don't live up to the society standards and societal standards. You know, you should act this way because you're a big movie star. How are you not gonna act like that? Like, bro, get off bro's ass. He's just living his life. Come on.
Bring me your sacrifice.
Hold on, I will take a quick 5-minute break. Because I am a teenager and I really like social media, I'm going to do some social media on my phone real quick. Not because I have to, not because I want to, but because I just like it, and I just want to see what's going on with the people I talk to. And that includes my friends. I want to play Fortnite so badly. I want to play Fortnite. They haven't talked to me yet. I want to play Fortnite right now. Alright, I am back from my virtual e-cigarette. My e-cigarette break.
Yes, right away, sir. The creatures who deceive the humans in the name
Nice.
of God were reptile-like aliens called reptilians.
Dang! So this is one of the false prophets God was talking about. Dang. Space police call emoji. Alright.
In cars aren't cars, they're insects, and that does some really interesting.
Okay. We're going to do the hashtag conspiracy because there are more. Because these are a lot more interesting than these. What's this? Proof that they were trying to kill us.
Wanted to come on here and show you guys this that I saw, heard, and read about.
Alright, tell us.
And I was like, there's no way.
What is it?
Cheese that I just took out of the fridge.
Okay.
And you can plainly see that I just opened it.
Nice. You got a lighter. What you gonna do with it? Burn it. Burn it. Burn it. Commit arson.
When you burn it, do you hear that? It's plastic, people. It's not melting. It's burning. It makes you wonder why.
Oh, how about this? How about this? Very, very crazy and interesting thing. Cheese comes from milk. Oh, where am I going with this? Where am I going with this? Try burning milk, or better yet, try burning milk with butter and make it moldy. And when it molds, it turns into cheese because cheese is moldy. It's just cheese is basically just molded milk. Like, I'm pretty sure you're just gonna get the same experience with that. Melts just fine when I make grilled cheese. Open your minds, people. Coming from someone who is a sous chef, this only happens because she put straight flame to it. There's a reason we use different temperatures to cook. Yes. Hey, and I just did the click thing I just said I hated. Nice. So essentially, if you put what these guys are saying is if you put direct fire into cheese, nothing will happen because you're just directly putting fire on it. But if you use temperature, right? Oh no, where am I going with this? You're gonna melt the cheese because that's how it works. Oh my god. What am I on to? What am I on to? So let's use plates as an example. Pretty sure you're gonna get the same thing anyways, so if you burn plates, I'm not saying you should though, but when you're burning plates, right, do the same thing. Light it with a lighter, and you're gonna get the same results essentially. And try doing the same thing with the cheese and the plate by putting it in constant heat exposure. Just keep putting it on a hot stove and put it there. It isn't. Eventually, you're gonna burn the plate. It's gonna melt just as the same way the cheese did. That's just my analogy. I could give you that.
This is my favorite Kardashian conspiracy.
I don't give a fuck.
Conspiracy theories that make me go,
Hmm.
Don't read too much into this. As I said, these are just theories, but I think you need to know about them. So for many years, there has been a rumor floating around that Justin Trudeau, Canada's Prime Minister, is
what about
actually
him?
the son of Fidel Castro. When
Crazy.
I first heard this, I thought this was absolute nonsense. But then I actually compared the photos between the two, and I was like, okay, yeah, I see it. There is an uncanny resemblance between Fidel Castro and Justin Trudeau. As it would turn
Dang.
out, there is actually quite a history between the Trudeau family and Fidel Castro himself.
Crazy.
So Justin Trudeau's Trudeau's dad, Pierre Trudeau, who was also Prime Minister of Canada in the past, had a very special and close relationship with Fidel Castro.
Crazy.
So much so that at Pierre Trudeau's funeral, Fidel Castro was actually an honorary pallbearer, meaning that he helped bury the casket without actually physically holding it, but he had a special place in the procession. Then it gets even weirder because there are photos of Margaret Trudeau, that's Justin Trudeau's mom, with Fidel Castro. I've also read reports, but I don't know how reliable they are, that Margaret Trudeau visited Castro 9 months before Justin was born. But the cherry on top came when Fidel Castro passed away, and Justin Trudeau decided to give a very sentimental eulogy. Now, of course, Fidel Castro is known as a ruthless dictator. He put many Cubans in concentration camps, so it was extremely controversial just how much praise Justin Trudeau was giving him. He called him remarkable, and he expressed deep sorrow at his passing. Pause to read the official statement. Of course, after this was met with backlash online, Justin Trudeau had to backtrack and actually tried to defend what he had said about Fidel Castro.
Do you think Fidel Castro was a dictator?
Yes.
Bro, Justin Trudeau has always something out of pocket to say. He's just the most fucking... He has no filter at all, to be honest. He's just like me, but like on a massive scale. Like he's always being scrutinized by the public, and everyone's just like, this motherfucker is saying the craziest shit, and he's getting away with it. That's just crazy to me. If I said the exact same things, I would have publicly, I would have gotten in jail for that shit. Everyone would label me all kinds of things. Like, this guy's stupid. He's a retard. He's also a racist. He apparently should get hung or some shit like that.
Yes.
And your statement yesterday reflected...
You know what's crazy to me? It just dawned on me that fucking Justin Trudeau has been in the thing for almost 8 years now. Like, he's been the Prime Minister for almost 8 years. 2016, and we're pretty much headed for the next electoral campaign, which I will be voting this time around because I am 18 and I'm legally allowed to do votes. I'm able to vote now here in Canada, and I'm going to be voting. Definitely not Justin Trudeau. I don't know who else is in the other businesses. I have no idea who they are.
The fact is, Fidel Castro had a deep and lasting impact on the Cuban people. It certainly was.
This motherfucker always talks like he's fucking nervous or some shit. This guy's like nervous all the time, but he always looks like he has confidence to do soothsaying these shit. Like on camera, this guy is just like out of pocket. Even on camera, this is off camera and on camera. This motherfucker is out of pocket. He did some fucking blackface and he got away with it. How do you even fucking do that? That's crazy.
He certainly was a polarizing figure, and there certainly were significant concerns around human rights. That's something that I'm open about and that I've highlighted.
All of this is to say that there was definitely connection between the Castro family and the Trudeau family, despite the fact that this has been quote-unquote debunked over and over again.
Dang. So you can't talk good about Fidel, but American genocidal presidents are cool. Got it. His mom wrote a biography and said Fidel Castro was the most handsome man she ever met. 71, his parents didn't meet until 76. I asked my friend in Canada about this. He said it's known around there as a fact, not theory. Dang. Sorry, but the physical similarities cannot be sheer coincidence. Let's look at the pictures again. Let's look at the pictures again.
Theory and Justin Trudeau.
I mean, I don't see no similarities at all. The eyes don't look right. The only thing that looks anything similar about these guys is, you know, you gotta compliment the hair. I want his hair, man. Whoever is his hairstylist, can you please hit me up? Like, I need to get what his treatment is. Cause dang. So as you see here on the left of this colorless picture of young Fidel Castro, he looks like a handsome man. But over here, he still looks handsome as fuck, I would do him, to be honest. But as we can see, comparing these two, he does sort of resemble Fidel Castro. Kind of has the same forehead, like naturally. There's... Holy shit, that was scary. So they have the same forehead. The eyes, the eye shape, uncanny. The nose, dang, look at those nose, man. He probably got some rhinoplasty, cause that looks unnatural as hell. And the cheekbones, I mean, he's hiding it. Kind of hard to say. And the chin, bro, they have the same chin. Dang. Too many resemblance. Crazy. I wasn't even actively looking out for. I didn't even ask about anything, but look what I got. I got this. You want to see some no gag reflections? You want to see me do a no gag? I'll show you. Look at this. If you want to see a comparison, here it is. Here's his nice pup with my hand, and my hand is pretty big. I have big boy hands. Look at this. My hand is significantly bigger. Size of my palm. Alright, back to whatever the weird shit I was about to do. So look. This is pretty much the size of my palm, right? Down to here on my middle finger, right here. So this, you see this? That point, I can do the no gag shit. You ready? No gag. I did not gag once. Because I've done this so many times. And my throat is escaping as shit. I have a little bit of experience putting weird shit in my mouth. Not saying I put dick in my mouth before, but I do. If I ever gave head, if I ever did, I'd probably give the best head. No lie. No lies. So I'm gonna watch some YouTube real quick.
So trade, play like bishop h6 maybe? I'm gonna do this. This is probably not correct, by the way, but I just don't care enough. I'm happy to just play the position, just play chess, basically. He goes g4. I mean, I could play queen a5 to force an endgame. I think I will check. I mean, he can go... Okay, he plays queen, so I'll just trade. Actually, why did I do this? This is going to be a draw for sure now. Maybe not. I mean, maybe I can use these knights. Maybe, but... Pretty skeptical. It was rook c1. I mean, I can play... Actually, should I play f6? It's an interesting question here. I can play f6. Somehow it feels a little bit too loose to me. I don't quite trust it, so... I mean... Maybe just king d7. I mean, I can always play... I think I'm going to play h6 here just to stop knight g5. I mean, it's going to be very hard to win this position, is what I would say. Very hard to win. I mean, probably it's going to be a draw, but... It goes knight e1, which actually makes a lot of sense. Although I've got g5...
That was cold as hell. In the muff.
g5 is fairly bold. Rook c1, rook c8, I don't really love it. I don't really like b6. I don't really like...
Alright. Let us go back. Let us go back to our conspiracy shit.
Side of Disney World, the company doesn't want you to see.
Alright, what is it?
If you look at a map of the park, there's a little green spot in the middle of Bay Lake. Now, there's no description of what it is, and it's completely off limits to everyone, including employees. Around 20 years ago, this mysterious island was actually another Disney park called Discovery Island.
Nice.
You take a boat from shore, arrive at the island, and basically look at exotic birds.
Exotic birds.
Fast forward to 1999,
99.
Animal Kingdom opens, and it's basically a bigger and easier to get to version of Discovery Island. This sparked a very quick decline of the island. Today, it's abandoned and in ruins, completely overrun by nature. It's also heavily guarded. If you're anywhere near Bay Lake, you can be assured.
Does anyone remember watching a video about two kids who hid till the boat left from one of the Disney islands and had to swim across the lake? Was 1, 2, dang.
That you're being watched. It makes you wonder if there's more to this island than Disney.
The elite of this world are capable of anything. Does there go an underground tunnel? AW for this guy for talking about underground tunnels. It's not. It's okay, not use this anymore. The island use. This island use in Fortnite. They use this island in Fortnite. Oh, I think it. Oh, I think this is the fresh water where they had this little worm thing, like this little bacteria. Since it was a very fresh water, anyone who was contaminated by that shit, they got sick and died. And I think that's why people are not allowed to go there anymore. It's because of the water being too fresh. I don't know. I read into it before when I was younger, and that's basically what happened. There was this very... It was very common, and no one really knew about it until very later on. I think it was like 2000s, where they were like, there are tiny bacteria that's killing people, so we gotta stop that shit immediately. So that's essentially what happened. So yeah. This woman gets it. Send drones. Yeah. Send in drones. They're gonna shoot this shit. They're gonna shoot this shit down.
Here's a conspiracy theory for you that became
Yes.
conspiracy.
It's my favorite content creator on TikTok.
Edward Bernays
and Paul Mazur set out on an experiment to turn Americans into mindless, insatiable consumers.
What?
I do not like where this one is going. They had an idea to train Americans to desire to ever consume more and more goods and services, with no real reasoning behind the desire to purchase new things. The idea was that this would result in turning every single American into profit-consuming, but also product-producing zombies, slaves to the system, if you will, and that this would eventually empower the ruling elite. We must shift America from a needs to a desire culture, said Paul Mazur. People must be trained to desire, to want new things, even before the old have been entirely consumed. We must shape a new mentality, and man's desires must overshadow his needs. That's a direct quote from one of the craziest people I've ever read about. Because if you just look around the United States, it's pretty clear that that plan completely worked. And if you found that story crazy, check out what we've got over on Rockfin.
I actually believe that. It's because as a consumer culture down in America and here in Canada, there is a lot of advertisements, billboards, everything. They're even planning on having this thing they do in the sky with LED lights, and it's nothing but advertisements. Like, fuck off. Want proof? Check out the link line. Going to an Apple store after a new iPhone releases. Everyone in the line is using a currently functioning iPhone. Yes, people with iPhone are brain dead, brain rotted consumers. They're just zombies designed just to buy the new iPhone. It is crazy, and it's true, and it's real. I know this because Apple meat writers suck, and they always talk about how bad Android is compared to Apple. Brand loyalty, am I right? The older I get, the less I care about the things and the less I consume. At this point in my life, I just want peace and maybe just some happiness. Don't we all? Don't we all? So as I'm He did not need to flash out on camera. I don't think my dad knows what I'm doing. I'm just streaming right now. And recording. Shit, I'm gonna have to censor that. Censor the self-documentary. Bernice had the idea of propaganda during peacetime and public relations. That scared me. What the hell? That scared me to death. Oh shit. I just ripped some ass. That scared me, man. That scared me. Why he didn't need to scream like that? Who is among us? What's happening? Okay, so they're talking about the fingers. Let's watch the fingers, boys. Oh, she got the retractable fingers. Oh, she, watch. Well, to me, kind of looks like she was touching her clothes, right? And it's like she's not the best showcase in the world, but here. It looks like she's just playing it a little too smoothly in the camera angle, so it kind of picks it up like, so you see, you know, how, like she has a black fingernails, right? So it's painted black, she's wearing black clothing, and of course on camera it's gonna look weird. And this is how it would look like, right? You see how my hand is doing the exact same motion as she was? Let's watch it again. Watch. Look. Again, watch closely. You see? You see what I was just talking about? That's what it looks like to me.
Can I ask again what you saw?
Yeah. You know, the reason why I probably haven't come out yet, because it's like so cringe. I did not see anything.
What?
I mean, I think y'all knew that.
Okay.
How did he just get sent 15 years into the future? How did he...
Welcome back to the Grammys, everybody. You know, when you equal a record, there's no way you don't get to hold your Grammy. Welcome back to the Grammys, everybody. You know, when you equal a record...
I think if it was blood, it would smear the size of the glass a bit more, but I do think they drink blood sometimes in private seances. The money he is supposed to donate to Maui. See. He was hiding the bolsita foos. Damn. Notice how Beyonce and the random table give side eye to the rock in his hiding hands. Okay. What?
There's no way you don't get to hold your Grammy.
Y'all, I am freaking out right now.
I wonder if these are missing people or an auction.
Yo, that is crazy. That is scary to think about. It's an auction? A missing girl that is found tucked to the underground auction they were taken to? Dang. Those people been up there for ages. Cry emoji. I remember when that boy was missing in the kid poster when he was at the Walmart with his friends. I don't know, TBH. I don't like these types of conspiracy theories because I can imagine the family members' reaction to these types of videos. Definitely an auction is in the name. Walmart? Dang. I don't get how people can go missing. It's like 8 billion people in the world and you're telling me not one person has seen them? I mean, are you talking about 8 billion people in America? Bro, 8 billion people in the world is not enough to fucking see one person in America. In America, there isn't 8 billion people. If that's what you believe in, there are probably like around 700 million people in America. I would say it's not like 700 million, right? That should be close to 200 million. Maybe close to 150. I don't know. What's happening? Rihanna? The moment she got signed to those papers and got on that plane with Yo Gotti, it was a wrap. What happened? Illuminati shit. Carmele Dorate se le bien. DJ Khaled, another one. They gotta chase some money over their soul every time, real. Why is so raging sometimes? I be understanding sometimes, but there's some y'all dragging. So real. Yeah, y'all, I'm tired of y'all. So real.
It blows my mind how nobody's talking about this.
What?
Watch this video. Pay attention to what David Dobrik says happened to his friend.
Okay.
But the point of this story is she really wanted to be famous, I guess. That's what she wanted to be. And
Truth hidden in TV shows,
All right.
part 4. The show we're going to talk about today is a well-known kids cartoon by the name
Teen
of
Titans Go. What the
on
fuck?
Season 4, episode 17, titled Master Detective. This episode,
Yeah.
Robin and the Teen Titans go on a mission to figure out what happened to all the animals outside the tower. When they
Happened?
went deep enough underground, they ran into an even bigger problem, which
Oh.
was the head of the Illuminati.
Isn't
My
this
question
the
is,
episode
why
where
was
they
this
were?
being a kids show in the first place? Sad thing is, this isn't even the only one.
Isn't this the episode where they were talking pig Latin? No, I don't think it was. They weren't going Ilsne Foxney.
Sad that they put this in kids shows to try and normalize it for the next generation.
Oof.
Everyone knows them as this so-called secret society who runs the world. Without further ado, let me show y'all this clip and y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments.
I suppose there's no harm in walking you through our plan for world domination. We did work hard on it. It all starts here with the banks.
We don't care about the bank. Now talk! Where are the animals?
Really? I don't know. I'll stop all our domination plans. I'll pull my lizard men out of Congress. We'll stop using Hollywood to hasten the New World Order. Just let me go.
Dang. I saw a leg under the couch when Cyborg and Starfire went under the couch to hide their foot. Gravity Falls is something that was like every episode. I don't care that episode. I think it's been ever since July. I haven't seen this episode.
Do you believe me if I said these two jars hold the same amount of water?
What did I fucking believe in? I actually thought, alright, what's wrong with me? These are fake tits.
Everyone knows about Epstein Island.
You are being lied to because no one has ever... You're not even ready.
We've seen this one. You see what I mean when I said that thing earlier where they used this exact same sound? Like I really want to fucking bust these guys, whoever uses it, straight in this fucking skull.
Some
this
people might
one?
say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but
Uh-huh.
after looking at it, I don't think beavers are the ones building these. Some people might say I'm a conspiracy theorist, but after looking at it, I don't think beavers.
That's so stupid. Okay.
Welcome to hell.
Look up hell in Black's Law. Okay.
What's this? Black's Law? Heel.
Hell. The name formerly given to a place under the exchequer chamber where the king's debtors were confined.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Welcome to hell.
Look up hell in Black's Law.
Life is so much deeper than we think it is. Spirit never dies. We continue to return until we get it right. Dang.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
Alright, what is it?
Do I have one for you? I believe that ancient civilizations were actually more advanced than we are today. And the reason why we don't have any hard physical evidence of it is because they lived in accordance with the earth.
2
Okay.
plus 2
Oh, shit.
equals 6. And let me tell you why it equals 6. Because look at this. There are 2 2's. So therefore there is an additional 2 that no one talks about because the government. 2 plus 2.
The government. Alright, I think that's about it. That's enough. Oh, well, okay. So that's where I'm going to leave it today. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was just me doing something. Conspiracy theory. So anyways, I will see you guys some other time. Bye.